Oh, it was a squidly ride. Watch for yourself. All right, pretty good start. Slid into 4th out of 12. But it all goes to shit real quick here as we come into this first right-hand off-camber turn. And dirt nap. Totally my bad. I should have backed off more. I wasn't accounting for that off-camber turn. Jason just naturally slid down to the left. It was loose off-camber. His rear tire caught my front, and you always lose that battle. Boom! Oh, there goes my number plate. Caught his rear tire, actually. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch! Fix my plate, nope, fuck it, go! And then, yeah, massive adrenaline dump. Just tried to haul ass for a few minutes and catch back up, but long story short, I was so stiff, and I just rode super stiff. Ended up crashing, you'll see in a few minutes, in the woods. Bent my bars up. I just rode like shit this first lap. And that was that. So that was the back of the pack. These river crossings were super fun. The course in general was super fun. Had a blast out there. Ramblers did a great job. These 2 river crossings were pretty deep. It was pretty awesome. Definitely kept you wet on every lap. I believe that's Joel I'm chasing right there. River crossing. I think that's the only time I got around Joel. Still riding totally stiff. Blowing corners. That adrenaline dump just had me locked up like a stiff squid, man. Another off camber, pushed myself out wide. Fucking Squidward riding through the woods. Jesus Christ. Locked up. Hey, hello, tree. God. Embarrassing. What a sloppy first lap I had. It really took a long time to recover from the adrenaline dump. Just wait till I hit the next tree here in a couple minutes and bang my bars up really good. Alright, my natural habitat, some faster stuff. Let's blow another corner, how about that? Whoa, shit. Lots of tight single track, which was pretty cool. I need a lot of work on it. It's not my best area on the 450. Need to go out there and ride some serious, tight, ruddy single track stuff and get some practice in. And here's where I really turn things to shit. I slam a tree here. I don't know what the hell happened. I just couldn't make up my mind. Target fixation, cross up the front. I don't know. I slammed that tree really good though. Bent my bars up pretty bad. Like really bad actually. Let's see what I get going here.
Yeah, I've been to the bike.
Had to stop and use the old bang it against a tree move.
Okay.
Did actually get the bars straighter than I anticipated I was going to be able to. They're a little tweaked, but not too bad.
Oh, that was my fault.
This section was super fun.
Let's have some fun.
There's a nice little kind of like step up here at the end. Woo! riding super stiff, trying to make up time, and this was fun.
Nice.
A little mud bog and this like no approach hill climb out of the rut up to the right. This was awesome. Super fun feature. Maybe not for that dude, but
All right, goals definitely does not last.
this guy was in my class.
Thank you.
Nice of him to let me by.
And have fucking fun on this really cool course.
But yeah, rest of the race I rode by myself for the most part, you know. I was on the last row, crashed twice. It was put me way in the back, and it was a lonely ride. It was kind of weird. It's hard to push myself to get into a good race pace when you don't really have somebody to chase. It was just kind of weird. Bars were a little tweaked. The plate was flapping around. I just really was just kind of having a fun ride. I thought that I could chase and catch some people, but man, the dudes in my class, they were hauling ass. I think this is one of the last people I caught. He pulled over and let me by. Kind of wish he didn't. I needed somebody to chase, man, keep my pace up. But yeah, the Ramblers did an awesome job. Very unique course, lots of tight single track. Again, I need to do a lot of practice in the single track, like tight, loose, switchbacky stuff. I was just riding so stiff and pushing through corners and not pushing the bike into the turns, and yeah, it was a super sloppy race. I had like 4 flame outs in the race too. That was irritating. So yeah, not my best race for sure. You know the old saying, you can't win a race in the first turn, but you sure can lose it, right? And I kind of did that to myself. Though I don't think I would have been on the podium in this one even without that crash. The guys, Jason and Joel, were just flying, and you know the guys ahead of me, they had a really good pace. But you know I should have had a top 5. But you know, is what it is. Live and learn. Yeah, scoring was weird. It was telling me that I was in 8th for the first 3 laps and then 7th. And then all of a sudden I went to 9th when nobody passed me on the last lap. And so scoring was weird. But yeah, I ended up 9th for the first 3 laps in the results. And then 8th on the last 2 laps. Not a great result, but it was a fun one. Had a good time. Good to be humbled. Learn a thing or two. Chill out, Jeremiah. Bike's not busted up too bad. I'm not busted up. Just a little scrapes. A little sore. All good. On to Picato Creek. Let's do it, baby. Get my shit together. Ride consistent, ride solid again. See if we can get a podium. Big thank you to the Richmond Ramblers and District 36 for putting on another epic cross-country race. Thanks, Judy, for snapping some awesome pictures. Thank you to all the sponsors. Moon Racing in particular. Really stoked to be part of the Moon Racing team. And, of course, my wife, Marisol. Thank you for being my personal chef and awesome road trip buddy. It's always great to have you on these races.